I'm Eric Raby, President and General Manager for Sales, which encompasses all of the commercial business, parts, service, marketing, sales, and product management for CLAAS of America. We're here at the National Farm Machinery Show in Louisville, Kentucky this year, launching on a regional basis. We did this also earlier this week in Tulare, California, the new 800 series Axion tractor. The 800 series Axion tractor has been in production for almost 15 years now in other parts of the world. And we have slowly but methodically been venturing into the tractor business. Certainly CLAAS has been known for its combine harvesters and for its forage harvesters and the baler hay tools. But we started down this road in 2014 when we introduced the new Xerion four-wheel drive tractor that takes us up over 500 horsepower. Our next step in our plan is to do a pre-series of the Axion 800 series, which is the tractor behind me. This tractor range starts at 200 horsepower and goes up to 280 in either semi-power shift or full CVT transmissions. You can see that this machine's fitted with a front PTO and front 3-point for triple mower work. We're seeing a lot more of that now in North America, but it's also available in lower specification versions. So if a customer says, I just want a standard tractor, we can specify it to tailor that need for whatever whatever their operation requires. This year, from a dealer standpoint, we've started out with 20 dealers geographically positioned around North America that lets us put the tractor out into real-world applications in North America. So from Western Canada to Eastern Canada, the West Coast, the East Coast, the South, and really gives us a broader view of the applications that are out there. But it makes sure, from our standpoint, that we are, if you will, ramping up our service and parts capability to support these tractors beforehand in, again, a methodical and a planned way to execute that. Our plans are, at this point, is to continue with the 800 series for the next year in a pre-series version. And then we'll start looking around the other portfolio products that we have within CLAAS globally. Certainly we have tractors larger than this. We also have a number of tractors smaller than this. But right now what we want to do is really determine what is the ability for our distribution partners to take this tractor on and be successful like we have been in the harvesting as well. So we're not in a hurry. We want to do it right rather than quickly. So that's really what we want to do in terms of with our distribution partners. One of the things that we continue to discuss with our dealers, our distribution partners, is really taking the standpoint of CLAAS being a long line provider. As you can see by the portfolio we have here, we're not a short liner. We don't have seeding and tillage or application equipment, so we're not really a full liner. We really have kind of carved out a position in the middle called long line. So whether it's a long line of forage harvesters, balers and hay tools, combine harvesters, and now with some additions, some tractors, we're going to continue to work with our distribution partners to really take on more and more of the product that we have. Because the other things that really come into play is they can deal with one supplier, in this case from a parts standpoint, a training standpoint, service tools. In terms of commonality of engines between the units, there's some definite benefits for the dealers there and what training they have to do or what special tools. So we try to leverage this in a fashion that it's not mandated necessarily, but it's heavily encouraged, and what can we do to support the dealer in taking on these new products. Right now what we would look is if we go through the pre-series successfully and we're satisfied with not only the performance of the machine, which has been very, very good thus far, and our ability to support that machine, we'll start looking at all of our dealers throughout North America, going with them, talking about what is the opportunity by horsepower segment, what are the applications they have. But again, I think when we started this with the 20 dealers, we dispersed those widely enough, so we're going to have a lot of that practical experience already. So it's going to be really going to the dealers already knowing the performance, already knowing our support level, and really having the conversation of what is the opportunity for the dealer to grow their business with us. Yeah, we'll be looking at our fiscal 2019 to go to the next step. We've still got some homework to do. We're still making sure that we've got all of our I's dotted and T's crossed, but right now we would move forward at least to the next step adding more distribution in 2019. Certainly, when we do start something like this, we don't do it lightly. We want to do it in such a way that it fits with the products that we have now, which is why we started at the upper end of the tractor range rather than the smaller end. And if we take a look, the real smaller end of the tractor market is very crowded. There's a lot of competitors. And the question that we have to ask ourselves and the conversations that we have to have with our dealers is, number one, is that a market that we feel we could be successful in? Or is it too crowded, to be in? And I think that's probably right now, at least on our midterm plan, is to really stay focused on, again, the product categories that we're comfortable with. Higher purchase prices, higher specification levels, higher horsepower. So we'll concentrate on that at least for the midterm. We're excited that we had the opportunity to show this at two very important shows in North America, and we're going to be having our regional dealer forum meetings coming up over the next 2 to 3 months. We'll be talking more about this product, but also the other long line CLAAS products that we have too. So we're really looking forward to listening to the dealers and finding out how do we come together rather than saying, okay, we're going to mandate to you or the dealers mandate to us. We really want to have that amicable relationship because we can't do it without the dealers, and we hope the dealers feel the same way about us.